And hold on.
Do you know the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
Do you, sir?
And oh, I'm American.
Bro, you wild. We gonna jump this party up. I am Dark
Oh
Riddler.
my.
Welcome to another coffee conversation. This is the 33rd of it. Today, we have Souls player and Warhammer player, Zalgo. Zalgo, how you doing,
Hi.
sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Zalgo also is the first person who actually bought my Call Him a Nigga merch. First one.
Oh, you want me to go grab it?
Yeah, you should totally go grab it. Because fuck it, that's why.
I don't know what it actually is. Hold on. I was wearing it to my interview today.
This guy. This guy.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah,
I
see?
treated it like any other piece of filth. I threw it on the floor.
Says the man who spent the money on it though. Like
Hell yeah, I
dead ass.
spent the money on it. It was worth every cent.
See, I told you. Call him a nigga
And now I got,
needs to be
now
featured.
I gotta re up on the card.
You gotta be up on a car.
Yeah, I gotta buy the next hoodie.
I mean, I got the new edition out. So
Yeah,
maybe
but you gotta just saying it, bro. I got the Japanese wording one.
I know. Hey,
Bro,
I
I ain't
didn't think
gonna
they was
walk
gonna let me get away
outside.
with it. They let me get away with it, so I said, "Fuck it."
I mean, it's not too. I mean, it is kind of offensive. I don't know. You're black, so
Yeah,
like,
I'm
I
black, so
don't
I
know.
can get away with it. I don't care. It's not offensive.
Exactly.
It's not offensive. Like we've had these I've had these conversations among with other black people. Like a lot of people do not find that word offensive. It's like it's not offensive. Like you
You know what?
know,
I find it offensive as a trans race person myself.
but, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Zago, really?
Yes,
You really okay? You'll live, sir. How about that? You will
I
live.
won't. Please do not say the N word in my vicinity.
Alright, nigga, you be alright.
Oh my God.
You will be okay. You will be okay, sir. I promise you, you will be okay. Mm-mm. I'm
Oh my
telling you that.
goodness.
So, tell us about you and Souls. Why do you like Souls so
Like,
much, sir?
I like getting my ass beat.
Okay, so what this parody says is true then. You do like getting your ass beat.
Hell yeah.
Lord have
You
mercy.
want to know how many times I died to Melania?
Too many times to count.
At least I'm pretty sure it was like 428 times before I actually beat her.
400. Wow.
I'm not proud of that one.
Ain't no damn way. Mm-mm.
It actually, cause I don't. Did you beat Moog the other time? I didn't watch the. I didn't.
No, I ain't beat
I
him yet.
I watched halfway into that one. The second one that you started up.
Yeah. No.
I think it's weird because I think I beat Moog under 50 deaths.
Under 50.
So he's not my favorite boss to fight, but he's fun.
Yeah, because he's a nutter. That's why he's probably fun. He's a nutter. He just
He's a
doesn't.
nutter. I love when he does the nihil. For the longest time, okay, I'm about to expose him, but you know how that little bitch.
Yeah.
So I was doing Moog, and the first time I ever did it, I didn't know that Moog's Nihil was a thing, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's an item or whatever. I think you got it in your live stream that negates it.
Yeah.
The Nihil. And I fought him for at least 25 times before Hal finally told me, because we were in Discord call together, and then he finally told me that there was an item to completely negate it. And you know what, man? He's a little bitch. I fucking hate him. I swear to God.
So
there was a moment in time where I thought you could dodge Moog's Nihil too.
Really?
Yeah. So like I was like screaming out loud while Hal was just watching me do it. And I was like, what is the frame delay? He just said get good.
And you said holla bitch just because he didn't tell you about that item.
Hell yeah, he is. That fucking I hope he rewatches this. Hal, you're a bitch. And then there was that one time I asked him to help me, and you know what he did?
What he did?
He comes into the fight. He has this like giant turkey leg as a weapon. He like swings it a few times, and then he died. So like I don't know what the purpose was, but it was pretty lit.
You should have man went on some drugs.
He's definitely on drugs. Oh my god, but I had funner times because I only played with Hal, because Hal got banned, if you remember that.
Oh yeah, because of the mod thingy.
Because he picked up cheated items,
Oh,
that
yeah.
little bitch. Cheating little bitch.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, dude, he's a cheater.
I thought he didn't know it was cheating items.
Oh, officer, I'm sorry, I didn't know these drugs were mine. That's exactly what you're saying. He's cheating. From Software caught him. They slapped him with the ban hammer, said, get the fuck out of here. And then see, because you know Dylan, obviously.
Yeah.
Me and him actually have, I wish he would actually upload it, because there's a lot of funny moments that we actually had playing Elden Ring. And there was this one moment that I had where we got invaded, right?
Yeah.
And there's the physique that like you drink it and you blow up. Well, there's two of them. So once you combine them both, they double the damage. So we went up the elevator, and then the guy was coming up it. I drank it, and then I just fucking ran into him and blew myself up and blew him up too. It's so funny. I wish he never gave me the fucking clips or anything, but it's so much funny shit that we did in that our little like playthrough.
Bruh, ain't no goddamn way.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
this is a petition. We gotta get Dylan to upload the content.
Yeah, you gotta tell him to do it.
I did, bro. He said, you know, I'm making a gun channel, right? It's like, shut up, dude. That Elden Ring gameplay was god tier.
Yeah, you should do it again. That's content.
Oh no, we definitely have to do it again. Because I wanted to do the DLC a little bit with him too.
Yeah.
But also, I'm still trying to solo it, so I want to do it myself first.
Oh no, I get.
I just haven't picked it up yet because I want to use my controller, and playing on mouse and keyboard is literally destroying my soul.
He said it's destroying my soul.
Dude, I don't know. Have you? Okay, you obviously haven't touched the DLC or seen anything of the DLC, right?
No.
There's this guy called Mesmer, the Impaler,
Mm-hmm.
and how bad do you think Melania was?
I actually don't mind Millennia other than the lifesteal, honestly.
Yeah, the lifesteal is pretty bullshit. But Mesmer is like Melania, but like on crack. Like he's a bit of a dickhead.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I answered you wrong. I watched Ryu play the DLC. I just realized that. Yeah, I had seen the
You
DLC.
see him fight Mesmer.
I don't think he play. I don't think I seen him play that dude. Who you talking about?
Oh, I would say because okay, I guess that's a better reason why I like playing Souls games too. Is I like their designs, and I think Mesmer and that entire DLC has one of almost it's he's my second favorite design boss of the DLC,
Oh, really?
and yeah, he looks really fucking cool.
Hmm. Ryu
Cause
said it took him 2 hours to beat him.
holy shit, I haven't beat him yet. That doesn't bode well.
2 hours. Wow.
Nah, Mesmer's a fucking dick. I don't like Mesmer at all.
Hmm.
Like, first fight I went into because I didn't know it was his boss room, I walked in. This motherfucker's jumping off his chair to come fucking kill you. It scared me. For real. I didn't like it at all. But I guess I was like I don't know, most people might have done this, but there's like chaos area or whatever. It's like you know the madness effect, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a little area for like the madness people or whatever, and they got like it's like a whole different game over there. Like you have these like things that like run around. It's to like eyeball people, and if they grab you, you're dead instantly. Like you're just dead. But you can parry them, and then you can start attacking them. But you can't attack them until you've parried them.
Oh shit.
So it's like a little horror game.
Well, that's weird then because you can't parry if you dual wield it unless they change that in the DLC.
You could get a Shadow of War and a quick parry, or you could just put on one of. Because I don't assume you have the buckler yet. It's like a little tiny shield.
No.
That is technically one of the lightest things in the game. So you could switch between the buckler and something else to parry and then switch back. But either way, when you do the destruction move, you're only using one weapon, the critical attack.
Hmm. I actually didn't even think about it like that. Because I run around
Yeah,
dual wielding.
it's about really when you play an Elden Ring game or a FromSoft game. I said Elden Ring game like it's the first. You want to always have it you're rolling or whatever, you want it to always be kind of medium, so you have the good frames. But ideally, if you want something really good, you want light rolls because your frames are fucking huge when it's light rolls.
Oh no, I believe it. I wish I could have light rolls.
I told you on your stream the other day. I said, Riddler, take that goddamn shield off. What are you doing? Fat rolling like a motherfucker.
I got a lot of shit that I need to. I
Hey man,
damn
it'd be
near,
like that.
I damn near want to like take the gear I have off and then put on something different. That way I can just have light rolls all the damn time.
I mean, to be fair, what you're building dexterity, right?
Yeah,
Or what are you building?
Dex.
It could also the thing weighing you down could also be your armor. Radon's armor is
Heavy.
relatively heavy,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
so it could also always be better to swap off the armor and use something else because the heavier the armor, yeah, the poise is good and all, but it's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only thing you would ever really want poise for is like PvP, but I don't think you plan on playing PvP that much, do you?
No.
Exactly.
Mm.
So like switching to a much lighter armor is probably a better idea.
Who has the best light armor?
the best light armor. I mean, technically, to get the perfect, if you want perfect frames, you could just be naked, not wear anything at all. I mean, technically, you'd have perfect frames.
You just run around with nothing but an underwear on.
Yeah, I did it. I did it when I was fighting Rykard because he had the stupid little fucking eat you move,
Yeah.
and I didn't understand how to fucking counter it. So I just said, "Fuck it, I want better frames."
So wait, your armor has nothing to do with your fucking what you call that? Your stats. Besides,
Your armor
oh,
can give you like the guy told you the other day, you can wear specific armor to like buff fire defense or thunder defense or whatever defense you have.
mhm.
But in my opinion, I wouldn't even really worry about that because the idea of the game is to dodge.
Man, I mean, hey, I don't have no problem out there streaking. My thing is, would I actually get? Would I? No, I don't think I could get banned for that.
Streaking on Elden Ring, no, you. I mean, unless you whipping your thing out on camera, but then hey.
Nah, I doubt that. I might actually find some light armor and try that, and just go and run with that and see how it acts.
If you want good light armor, I recommend. Oh shit! I might have to pull up Elden Ring. You could get the what's his name's armor. I'll pull it up real
Like
quick.
you saying, what's
Just
his
keep
name?
talking.
Like I'm like I just know who you talking about? No, like
Don't worry. Just keep talking.
like
I'll look. I'm looking up armors. Don't worry. Just keep
mhm.
talking.
So far I've gotten you can solo Elden Ring, How's the bitch, and
That one's true. That one is very true. Can we go back to that last one? How's a bitch? I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot.
all over one item. Not telling you one item exists. How's a bitch? Okay, we can go with that. That's so show. Oh,
No, I don't.
uh-uh.
I'm just Discord.
He's a Discord only man.
Yeah, I only got on here because Riddler was humping my leg.
Don't let him. Don't believe that bullshit. Don't believe that. If anything,
Yo,
the disparity
yo, what
was
you
humping his
say?
leg to get on him.
He
This dude.
definitely was. That fucking bear. Fucking piece of shit.
And Zalgo as he's the better Souls player out of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, no, because I don't have a controller.
He said right now. Oh yeah, that's the only reason why. Because he doesn't remember what he
Because
just said.
I'm getting handicapped, low key.
He's handicapped.
Oh, you could always go find the fingerprint knight's armor. That's actually light armor, kind of.
Fingerprint knight armor.
Yeah, you have to go kill the guy on the Nevergoal.
Kill who?
The fingerprint knight and an Evergoal, like.
What the fuck is
Do you know where the big frost flight area is?
that? With a dragon head? Yeah, I know what that's at.
Yeah, I think actually, yeah, exactly where that dragon's at. I think just you gotta wander a bit. Where the fuck is my map? Oh my god, I haven't touched this game in a bit.
What do you mean by the frost dragon? I know that's it. Did you help the wolf guy fight in his quest?
Blide.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Blide can help you, I think. Or no, that's for fucking the other thing. The Bloodhound Knight.
it's one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
one of
circles
those.
on the ground.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, exactly.
I
Okay,
think
so you
so.
remember where the frost dragon was?
I think I did do help that wolf guy. I think I did. I had to relook. Oh yeah, I know what a frost dragon is.
Do you know where you go to go fight him? Like out in that big lake?
Yeah.
Well, back over there, there's a Church of America, so you can get like one of those, I think, tiers to upgrade your flasks.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't get it, and then if you go directly left or whatever the fuck that direction is, if you go up there, you'll see the Evergoal on the ground. It's called the Lord Commentar's Evergoal. That's where Vike's fight will be. And you can get his armor. Also, you can get his weapon too. I think it's one of the best weapons in the game.
I think I know exactly what
Not
you mean.
for not for not for bosses. Not for bosses. Let me correct myself.
Mm-hmm.
You could also get.
I wish I could add water flow to fucking Rivers of Blood. That would be cool.
I mean, yeah.
That I would love to do.
I don't know. I hate water flow. That fucking move is burned inside my brain.
Mm-mm. But you beat her. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I beat her. It didn't mean she beat me too. Fucking bitch.
Wait, has Tal beat her?
Yeah, Hal's beat Melania.
Oh.
Also, I don't know if you have it, but if you have the Onoki mask, you could probably put that on too for dexterity boost. Because I don't believe you'll be able to get that one mask. That one, you remember your friend had? It's like the mask. It's like a white mask.
Yeah.
That mask, I think, boosts your efficiency in bleeding or dexterity or something like that. I don't actually own the mask because I never did his quest,
Yeah.
which I need to do. But that's also a good one too. But you would have to do his quest in specific.
Is that the same
Also,
dude?
another good armor, the maidenless guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's that. That's that dude.
Wait, I did that quest. That's how I got the mug. Or he got another one.
You have to go invade him or some shit like that, or help him, or do something like that in that blood area. You'll see like a little like red like writing on the ground, and you have to go click it, and then it'll take you into his world, and you go fight him, or he invades you.
It boosts damage when you proc bleed.
Yeah, that's really good. You could also get
I need that.
another good armor is the Raging Wolf set, which is a good light armor, but doing its quest line, good luck.
Is
Because
that
you have to it's pretty long. But you could technically go do it if you wanted to. Because I don't think the quest line shuts off after you go burn the tree down or whatever the hell you did. You have to go find Volcano Manor, then become a hitman.
Volcano Manor? I know. I think I have Volcano Manor unlocked.
Yeah, they'll give you little quests or whatever, and then you can see where they want you to go for the quests, because it'll be on the ground, like on the map. You go look on the map, and it'll be like a little red mark on the ground on
Yeah.
somewhere, and you got to go there. And then remember when I said you have to go invade people?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be the same thing. You go invade an AI or whatever and fight them, and
Hmm.
then when you kill them, you get their armor and I think weapons.
That's
But the Volcano Manor one's pretty good because you get to fight Rykard, and I think he's my third favorite looking boss in the game.
yeah. You know what? I have been down to Volcano Manor because I think towards the end, ate it one way you go straight to him, and then the other way you head out.
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm like 90% sure I've been down in Volcano Manor.
You'll have a if you ever like go back on the game, if you ever see a bonfire specifically called Volcano Manor at the top, I think left hand side of the game of the map,
Yeah. It's on the left
that'll be
side of
where
it.
it's at.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
that's where
hey,
you get
question.
those quests.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was quest down there. Matter of fact, I don't even know how the fuck I was down
Yes. Yeah, it's like a big lava area.
there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
remember that.
also where you go fight a. You can go fight a godskin. I don't think it's an apostle. Godskin. It's one of the fat ones, but you can get one of. You can get his weapon there too. It's either his weapon or a spell or some shit like that, or his armor.
Because I had to fight two of those big ass tower looking fucking things down there. I do remember that.
Oh, the virgin abductors.
There you go. Yeah, I had to fight both of them like at the end of that. I remember that now. Yeah, I've been down there.
Yeah, I highly recommend doing their quests. No, no lie, because that's actually where you get some decent story there. I
Yeah,
don't think you ever met. Did you ever meet the lizard girl?
no.
Yeah, she has actually one of my favorite plot lines in the entire story. Because I think, well, I'll save that for you if you ever want to go find her. But she's in Volcano Manor. If you have ever went there.
I have to drop the. I'm gonna have to drop that now. Dead serious, like no joke.
Oh no, I definitely recommend. And because I think I don't. They said they're not doing another DLC, but it wouldn't make any sense the way they left off Rykard. That's why I think we're. I think they teasing. I think they teasing. I think we get one more DLC that he's not telling us.
But technically, Melania is dead, right?
Melania is dead because the Tarnished killed her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Which is,
But I mean, they could always revive them. You never know. It's fucking From Software game.
I mean, yeah, but the way her life still work is just insanely sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's like literally like my only gripe with her is that life steal. Like
Yeah, I think that's the main reason for everyone else in the game why they didn't like fighting her is because her survivability was just too ridiculous at times. And then also when you dodge Melania's hits, sometimes it'll still count as hitting you, and she'll still lifesteal off hitting nothing.
wow.
Yeah, the hitboxes in this game are jank.
Oh no, I can believe it. Which is why I don't blame you saying like you really can't play without a controller.
Oh no, it hurts the fucking soul. I did yeah, yeah, you haven't done the DLC, but there's this guy called fucking he's like the Lord of Frenzied Flame. He's like the boss. He's like a new boss in the DLC.
Yeah.
I did that entire fight on mouse and keyboard, and I swear to God, it lasted longer than I should have. he's he's a flashy boss. Like he's meant to look hard, but like once you get his like frames down, it's not really that hard. But like his moves are so like flashy and explosive and just long that it's ridiculous sometimes. And then fighting him on a keyboard, bro. Oh my god. Felt like the Holocaust in that bitch.
So here's my question. If
Uh,
you had to pick a Souls game, which one technically is your favorite one to play?
Dark Souls 1.
You say one, right? You said two. I think Disparity said two. No, no, actually, no. Right? You said one. Right? You said one. Right? You said
Yeah, I was
one.
about to say there's no way in hell two people picked Dark Souls 2, bro. That was the worst game in the franchise.
Um,
I was about to say there's no way in hell Sean said Dark Souls 2 either. I was like, no way. No way.
here's the thing. Why is everybody so all about the first one in comparison, like to like the rest of them?
Because it is a marvel to modern gaming. It was one of the earliest games back then that like really pushed like the idea of becoming really good at something.
I thought
And
Demon
to
Souls
be
was
fair, Dark Souls 1 is still, I'd say in my opinion, hardest out of all of them. It is, the bosses are well designed. Some of them are really fucking bullshit. Some of them are really fucking easy. It just had a more well-around balance. And it was like more like spice to it.
So let me ask this then. So Demon Souls don't have a place within this?
What if I told you I've never played Demon Souls?
It wouldn't surprise me.
It's
Me.
a PS game. I don't have a PS.
Oh,
Yeah, so I couldn't have played it.
okay.
But
So
I've seen gameplay of Demon Souls, and Demon Souls boss design and everything like that. I'd say still top tier. I don't think it beats Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is just, oh, it's just the best graphically. Well, obviously not the best graphically designed. It's old as shit, but it has the best looking bosses in the entire franchise, in my opinion.
hmm. Yeah,
And
clearly everybody say one Demon Soul, Dark Souls one. All right.
oh yeah, no, Dark Souls 1's goated. But like, if I had to pick like, because okay, technically, okay, if you want me to be honest with you, Elden Ring, yes, is very noob friendly. There's a lot of things to get going with it. But if you wanted like me to ever recommend an actual beginning game for a Souls game, is Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 has some of the best weapon designs, the best the arts or whatever, and it has some of my favorite armor sets in the entire franchise in Dark Souls 3. It's not better than 1, but 3 is it's second favorite.
In all of it, like all the Dark Souls games are all one big storyline or just
Yes. It's it's a big old thing. So there's like the Age of Darkness and the Age of like Fire or some shit like that. So like in the first game, you're going to go kill this guy called like, oh fuck, what's his name? Gwen or some shit? Gwendolyn? No, that's his son. Gwen? I don't know his fucking name. But he's like the big bad king. And he's trying to like stop the age of like the age ending or whatever.
yeah.
Like I don't remember what it was called. But you're like this guy that like can't die. See, that's why you keep coming back in the Dark Souls games. That's why it was like a thing. It
Okay.
was your goal to keep resurrecting to stop Gwen from not lighting the bonfire or something like that and keeping the fire going.
Yeah.
Or you could stop the fire or some shit like that. But that was like your whole goal was to stop this guy in the game and bring about the age of, I think, man or some shit. Where it's like, I think gods are like just eliminated or some shit like that. I don't know. It's a whole. I'm not brushed up on my Dark Souls lore, bro. It's been so long. I haven't turned on a Venti Vada video in a long time, but I tell you, Dark Souls franchise has some of the best lore I've ever seen in my life.
So with that, man, speaking of lore, Warhammer 40K, sir.
Oh
You're big
yeah,
adamant about it.
I love it.
You love the lore. You feel like Faith the
Yeah,
Rings suck, along with disparity, and apparently you like
yes
the
I
more
do.
weirder clans or factions of Warhammer 40K.
Yes, I love the orcs. How did you know?
Why is
You
this?
know, like, you ever been to Britain?
Have I ever been to Britain?
Yeah.
No, never been overseas.
Well, the orcs are basically British people, except like roid raged out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay, you want me to tell you a funny concept the orcs have?
Yes, please do.
So, orcs are technically, they could kill every race if they wanted to. And you want to know how?
How is that?
They have the power of imagination. So if there's something an orc thinks about, and there's enough orcs around him, and they all believe in this idea, it can come true. So like, there's this, for instance, there was this, and it can work for their enemies too. Like if they believe that their enemies are doing it too. So there was this one instance where there was like a group of Marines or whatever. Their guns were like empty. There's no bullets, right?
Yeah.
So they pretended to shoot at the orcs, and they died. That's how powerful their magic is. They're like thought magic. They genuinely believed their guns had bullets in it, so they died.
Okay.
It's so funny.
That is very wild. That is wild.
And you know, okay, so you've seen Space Marine 2 coming out too, right?
Yes.
And you know, there's these guys called the Ultramarines. They're like the best Space Marines.
Yeah.
So there's a theory that Ultramarines are only good because orcs will it. Because the best color is blue. That's the only reason why they're so good.
So they feel like the only reason why, well, they even exist is because orcs made it so.
No, they're success. They're success. They obviously exist because of their, you know, the Emperor and all that other stuff, and that's how they were made, with the gene seed and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the reason why they're so successful and they're so popular is because the orcs believe the color blue brings victory, and a whole bunch of other shit like success, winning, luck, everything. So because the Ultramarines are blue, that's their color. People think that's the only reason why they're very like successful in the entire lore.
That's actually interesting.
I know, I love it so much. Orcs are fucking stupid as shit.
That is actually interesting.
Yo, do you know how they ride around in space?
Yeah.
So they get an asteroid, okay? They hollow it out, and then they fill the asteroids with a ton of orcs, and then they crash it into a planet.
Why?
Because that's how we do it.
Okay.
They're so fucking awesome, dude. And they got these like goblins. They're not called goblins in 40K. They're called grots. Grots are like tiny orcs, but they're like little shits. And they're like servants to them.
That's funny. So who actually is the like leader of orcs?
They don't have a specific leader. Orcs have different separate clans. So I can actually look them all up. Hold on. There's not a lot.
See,
But I had to say they had a specific like war boss that they listen to. It's what's his name? Oh shit.
because
Go on with your question while I'm trying to remember.
Don't they believe in like, okay, whoever fights, like each clan fights, but whoever wins is actually like overall.
Is the best, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the best.
Yeah. See, they willing to kill each other just to prove they better.
And the only reason why they truly do it is because it's fun to them. Like war to the orcs is like video games to us. Like they genuinely get enjoyment out of doing it.
That's crazy because it's like, okay, so wait, so whose side technically are they on?
Their own. Their own.
Okay, so they separate from the alliance.
They're separate from every faction. If an orc like Death Fleet is like traveling space, the orcs want smoke. They want to fight them. Orcs in 40K technically I was not joking when I said they could end the world. They could end everything if they wanted to. There are more orcs than I believe any of the other races in the world right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like I feel like if they did that, though, they probably would get bored.
Yeah, that's why they don't do it. And also, they're very. The orcs also are. They don't have. Remember how I said they don't have a definitive leader?
Yeah.
That's also another reason why they don't team up, is because everyone else, they're fighting each other too. So like it's like a big just like gang war basically with them.
That's wild. That's yeah. I see.
Oh, Gaznik Call Meg Urukar, whatever the fuck his name is, but he's like, so in fantasy, you remember me playing a guy called Grimgore Ironhide, right?
Yeah.
So Grasnik is the Grimgore of 40k. So he's basically, if orcs ever were to like rise up on one banner, it would be with Grasnik, because he's like the guy who serves Gork and Mork.
Okay. Which
Oh yeah, Gork and Mork is their boss. God.
so then okay. So could they actually beat the Chaos faction then?
Oh yeah, they love fighting chaos. They couldn't beat them. You can't beat chaos. Now the one problem is with chaos is you can't kill chaos because they're in another plane of existence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they literally have hell. Like that's where they are. The warp. But the orcs always do have a pretty good chance. The orcs can beat a lot of people in like fight,
Yeah.
basically. The only people that I think they choose to like maybe openly avoid are the Necrons, because the Necrons, if I had to pick a race that is clearly overpowered and broken, the Necrons are technically them.
Oh really?
Yes, they are undead, not undead. They're like metal undying machines that have advanced so far in universe that they have like super powered weapons or whatever. I think they have this one weapon. Well, it's not a weapon, it's meant to like keep the universe in check,
Yeah.
but it's like a big like hollow map or whatever, and they can like open up and look around and see the whole universe and shit. If they like were to click something and get rid of something on that map in the universe, that planet would like explode. It would just be gone.
Ain't no
It's
damn
like a
way.
god panel basically.
So the God Emperor just sitting here just letting this happen.
The god emperor is not that he's strong, but he's not as he's kind of reduced to. Have you seen him? He's like a corpse in a chair as of the moment.
No, yeah.
He's
Okay.
like he's still strong, don't get me wrong, but he's really not as he was back in the day. Because if that goes into a whole nother thing, the horse heresy.
Yeah.
The horse heresy is what put him in that chair. And when that happened, humanity kind of lost their like only real chance of having a decent win,
Yeah.
because technically the god emperor, I think he probably could have stopped a lot of shit from happening.
But
He kind of is just like in this state of decay forever.
so here's the thing.
And yes.
Why why are people still willing to worship a guy who is practically just decayed in a chair?
Because he's their only way of traversing through the warp as of right now. So the warp, you can use it for space travel or whatever,
Yeah.
but if you do it without a psyker or someone that's like well versed in the ways of the warp or some shit like that,
Yeah.
you could easily just go mad and die and join chaos. Like that's how like chaos kind of works. Is like, you know, Cthulhu? That's like a better example.
Yeah.
It's like Cthulhu if you think about it like that. Like if you once you hear their voices, it's kind of like over. And it's not even like a mental thing or like anything like that. It's more of like just they are really just that good at corrupting minds or whatever. It's like sins or whatever.
Yeah.
So like obviously if you have a sin that like you have like a really big temptation to, whatever which god there is would gravitate towards pulling you to that sin or whatever and making that your like goal to serve.
Okay. So. Okay. Because I'm trying to understand what I'm trying to understand is just like, okay, there's about uh I'm guessing here about 15 factions in the book.
15 there's well there's the Necrons, the Dark Elves,
Yeah.
the I said Dark Elves, the Dark Drukari, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Dark. I mean the normal ones, Eldar, Dark Eldar, and then Eldar. Orcs. Did I say orcs already?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Eldar, Dark Eldar, orcs, Chaos, Space Marines, and Adeptus Mechanicus, Necrons, the Imperium of Man, Sisters of Battle, and I believe that's it. I might be missing one. Tyranids, 10.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought Sister Battle was right there with the Space Marines.
They are their own faction in a sense, but they also work with the Imperium of Man.
Okay.
There's 3 separate factions for Imperium of Man. There's Space Marines, Astral Militarum, and Sisters of Battle.
Okay. Okay.
And they all 3 do the same thing. The Adeptus Mechanicus Space Marines and Sisters of Battle and the four. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. They all serve the God Emperor, but some of them have different ways of doing it. So like the Space Marines are like nuns, if you think about it like that, but except they're very like what would you say, zealot? They're zealots, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a better word. And Space Marines are just like they're his original concept of his own versions of gods in a sense,
Yeah.
because technically Space Marines are not humans anymore if you think about it. They are gods in flesh. They just don't have like the otherworldly powers like, oh, I'll blow you up like that. They can blow you up with a gun, but they live forever. They can do anything forever.
Wow.
And they're very strong.
Oh yeah, I believe that. No, that I've witnessed just firsthand. So let me
Oh
ask
yeah,
you
seeing the
this.
fucking Space Marine 2 trailer.
Yeah, let me ask you this then. Who the most racist?
Space Marines.
Really?
No cap. They have a separate faction called the Black Templars.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't say racist. They're xenophobic. They're racist to aliens. But the Black Templar sole goal is to clear the galaxy of other alien races. No matter if they're I also was forgetting Tau, so there's 11 races. But yeah, their sole goal is to eliminate all the other aliens in the universe.
You serious?
Yeah, even if they're passive,
Yeah.
like they get in the smoke.
That's racist.
You want me to tell you who the most racist person in the universe is?
Who?
The God Emperor. I think that's where he gets we get the line fear the Xeno or whatever. It's because the God Emperor told him to fear the Xenos.
Wow. I see now why disparity like him. I see why.
Yeah, he's a
They
fucking
he's been
racist.
right up his fucking alley. And that
Right
Sixers
up his
right up
fucking
that nigga
alley,
alley,
that
boy.
racist.
Well, that's wild. I thought
Yeah.
I thought like everybody a part of the period was just against like heresy against
Oh
the God
no,
Emperor.
they are racist. They are racist.
Ain't no damn way.
Because technically the if you wanted to, like, okay, in 40K there is no good guys. Everyone is a bad guy.
Yeah,
Everyone has their own goal to, like, conquer the universe.
of course.
But if I were to say there's a good guys of the 40K universe, it's
Uh,
the Tau. It's because the Tau wants to unite everyone. But you can't really unite everyone when everyone wants to kill you.
yeah, that's true.
So they're kind of the only good guys in the universe.
I mean, you could unite everybody by force.
Not the Tyranids and Orcs. It's impossible. The Orcs would sooner still attack them other than join them.
No, actually,
And
I can
the
believe that.
Tyranids are literally animals. So, like, you can't convince them to join you. They're going off instinct or what they're being told to do by their hive mind.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
See,
That's
that's why I'm excited for Space Marine 2, is because we get to see Tyranids. Tyranids are technically, if I had to say another strongest faction in the universe, is because there's this theory that, okay, so the universe that we're in 40K,
Mhm.
it's like a big, like, map area, but, like, it has an edge or whatever, so you can go out of it, right?
Yeah.
But no one's ever done it. But apparently people have went to the edge to go look around, and apparently all of the edges of the universe are slowly being centered in by the Tyranids. So, like, the Tyranids are slowly engulfing everything.
Interesting.
So that could be one of their world-ending events, is that the Tyranids just kill everyone.
All the
Because
while.
the Tyranids don't have space travel. With the warp, they're forced to just go slow.
Yeah.
But the thing about Tyranids is, now there is technically a way to kill chaos, and that's what the Tyranid is. It's because the Tyranids have specific gene-altered DNA to where they can shut off warp in an area. So if warp is in an area, if there's a specific Tyranid there, they can completely just have it away, be gone.
Okay. So is everybody rallying to take them out, or
More like the Tyranids are rallying to take everyone else out. Like, there's a lot of Tyranids. And they're really, if you think about it, they're not much of a threat because their ships are slow, right?
yeah?
So you have time to prepare and everything like that, and get everyone ready for it before, like, an invasion happens. That's why they're have Space Marines already pre-prepped to go to that one area in Space Marine 2. It's because they already knew it was coming because they could see it beforehand.
I don't blame them like at all. Imagine that again.
But the issue with Tyranids is that one ship is carrying about millions of them,
Fuck.
probably billions.
But here's my thing. Like, okay, all is going on, and yet here we are, worried about an old dude sitting on the throne.
Because this old dude is the only chance we got, bro. It's the only
On
chance
the
we got.
throne, it's the only chance you got. But
Well,
he can't even do
technically,
nothing.
Gilliman's kind of, he's like the main character, if you think about it. Well, if you want to think about it like that, Gilliman is the Primarch of the Ultramarines,
Yeah.
and he is kind of entering a state of godhood, I think, right now. I don't know, but he's kind of developing the God Emperor's powers. So there might be a chance with him.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it So the God Emperor, even though he's still sitting on the throne doing nothing, everybody's still scared of this dude.
Oh yeah, he could kill anyone with his brain. God Emperor is like a psyker. Even though, see, now you want to hear some racist shit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the God Emperor says he doesn't like psychers and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
He himself is a psyker. And he purposely is racist to his own kind with the psychers. Like he needs the like so in order to keep the God Emperor alive,
Yeah.
they have to feed him psychers. Like their power.
Mm-hmm.
And psychers in the eyes of the God Emperor, in which he's a psyker too, they are mutants. They are the enemy too. So if you're a mutant, you're also the enemy.
Lord have mercy.
So it's weird because you see psychers everywhere in the universe. Like you've obviously played Rogue Trader or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You have psychers there. They are considered mutants. They're technically considered heretics, but they're heretics that we can bend the rules for.
The heretics that you can bend the rules for.
It's because they're very strong heretics that are on our side.
Okay. All right.
But if the Black Templar had it their way, I think all the psychers would get eradicated.
So
Because I believe the only good guy Space Marine faction are the Salamanders, is because they genuinely care about people.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's ever like, and all the Space Marines actually like, Space Marines don't like humans.
Why?
Like they fight for humans, but they don't like because they see them as weak. Like as in like they're just not worth saving. Like they have god complexes or shit like that, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
But they still save them. Like there's still some of them that still save them.
Yeah.
But like, say there was like a bunch of Marines and stuff like that in a place, like they're pinned down or some shit, but the enemy's in there with them.
Yeah.
They would soon rather level that entire building than go save them.
That's wild.
Because better to have them all die with the Xenos than just have one Space Marine die. Because technically, one Space Marine, I believe, is like a shit ton of like normal people.
That's crazy to me though.
Yeah, it's called the dark future for a reason.
I was gonna say, what's this art? I was just gonna ask, what's this art called? That's an interesting art.
It's not an arc. That's just what happens.
Okay.
That's just 40K now. Because before, when I was talking to you about the Horus Heresy, the Horus Heresy is not 40K. The Horus Heresy is like 39K, if you want to say it like that, or like before 40,000 years, because it's 40,000 years into the future. That's why it's called 40K.
Yeah.
And it's like the Horus Heresy was like so important because that's when like Chaos really got like an upper hand on Space Marines and stuff like that. So like there used to be a shit ton of like different Space Marine like factions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There still are, but now they're split like down in half. So like now half of them are Chaos Space Marines and the other half are good Space Marines.
Okay, so let me ask this then. Okay, so what, other than the fact that, of course, they're chaos, what would make the Chaos Space Marines differ from the regular Space Marines?
They are solely intent on corrupting and killing everything in the universe. And also, you would be able to tell the difference between a Chaos Space Marine and a normal Space Marine is if one's shouting out something about the Blood God or if one's just shooting a gun. Because if they're shouting out something about a Blood God, they're probably a Khorne worshiper.
Yeah. Okay. Warhammer sounds so.
So it's like, it's really just like cults fighting cults. It's Twitter. It's
he said it's Twitter. He said it's cults fighting cults and it's Twitter. That is funny. Mm-hmm.
But because I personally, I like, now I'm sounding like a heretic here, but I like Chaos Space Marines, like their designs, more than I like normal Space Marines because they're like, because it's chaos.
Yeah.
You kind of, there's like a repercussion for like going with chaos, so your body will like morph and stuff like that too. So like you'll slowly transform into like a more demonic looking thing over time. So like Space Marines, their armor will become fused with their skulls, their bodies, their everything, until they're like look like a demon and shit like that.
Well then, all right.
Like they got these one things. Now these are a Slanesh like unit,
Yeah.
and Slanesh is like the god of like pleasure, ecstasy, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Noise Marines are like they use like sound to hurt people. So like they're like guitarists and shit like that. And they have these. They look fucked up. Like I don't know if you've ever seen a Noise Marine before, but their face they look like something like straight out of hell.
No, I've actually never seen one.
I'll show you a pic. Hold on. They're fucking cool. They're one of my favorite ones.
Okay, so there's about, from what it sounds like about 4 different types of Marines, Space Marines.
There's a shit ton of Space Marines.
And, well, other than Chaos, all of them are pretty much on the same side.
If yes, like if there's Space Marines fighting another like thing, the other chapter would have to go help them because they're serving the same cause, which is the God Emperor.
Uh-huh. Okay, so, see, how can I ask this? So you say, like, once you become a Chaos Space Marine, you pretty much start fusing with your own armor and all of that.
It'd be an overtime process. So like in the beginning, you'd still be like yourself,
Yeah,
but like Chaos Corruption is very finicky. Like it'll corrupt you. Obviously, that's the whole point of it. But you will change. That's the whole goal of chaos is to change. Like God, the gods have goals or whatever.
yeah,
So like Zeech is the god of change, right? So he wants you to change. So you'll slowly start to like your body will change into like a more horrific version of itself.
okay. No, that makes sense. I mean, it's chaos. Makes sense.
And Slanesh, the reason why they changed with Slanesh is because they're exploring. So like BDSM and shit like that, and
Yeah,
like all the other like fucking shit that like pushes your mortal limits.
yeah,
Slanesh is like that, but like times 100. So like peeling your skin back to like make it look weird, fucking flaying someone, all that shit. So like when you're a Slanesh worshiper, you're probably gonna grow a titty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's just how Slanesh works, though. It's because he wants you to push your mortal limits in like the form of ecstasy and stuff like that. That's what his whole shenanigans are about.
Yeah, but that's pretty much their whole stick is pleasure.
Yeah, it's like corrupting you
Yeah,
and making you more of what your sin is.
that's actually, yeah, that's actually interesting because I wonder how many people they could actually beat with that.
Chaos is pretty good at beating things. Besides Tyranids and Necrons, they openly avoid them, I believe, because obviously Tyranids once like obviously Chaos Space Marines are still Space Marines, so like they can take on a lot of shit.
Yeah,
But once their powers to the warp are cut off, that's their like gods. That's their powers. That's their demon assistants.
yeah,
That's everything that they have. That's just gone. So they openly avoid conflicts like that, so they don't have to worry about stuff like that.
yeah. But
So like
how you?
Chaos Space Marines goal is technically, as of right now, their goal is to kill the God Emperor. They want him dead. That's their goal.
I mean, if they feel that's not be better, why don't they just go do it?
There's a guy called Gilliman, and he's kind of a dick. I know. They won't let him. They won't let him.
The dude is like right there on the throne, just sitting there.
But also, because there's so there's this place. I don't know. Is Terra gone? I don't know if Terra's gone. But there's this place where the God Emperor resigns or whatever.
Yeah.
And that place is like, it's like the most fortified place in the universe of 40K. And when I say fortified, I mean like there is people that are specifically trained just like how a Space Marine would be trained, but they're still normal people.
So,
And they have like specific Space Marine variants to guard the God Emperor too.
So we could get like Space Marine training, but not become Space Marines.
To guard the God Emperor, yes.
See, that's not
As
bad.
for everything else, no.
I get it. I would like. Do they actually like in the stories or the books or whatnot? Do they actually talk about like what like kind of training Space Marines go through and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, there's heavy detailed on what happens to a Space Marine. Like Space Marine first, when you're chosen to become an Astartes, you have to go through genetic modification. So you have to take something called a gene seed. A gene seed is like the original DNA of the God Emperor. So the God Emperor once removed like a part of himself to make other gods, technically, in human form. So a Space Marine has to go, and there's not even like a big chance that they'll live. They could die in the surgery. But the surgery, it gives them more organs, it gives them more muscles, it gives them more everything. It basically makes them a god considered in mortal terms. Except with not being able to like fly and float and shit. And,
Yeah.
oh, I delete you or some shit like that. They're just God in flesh.
So would you do it?
Well, yeah, if I don't die. It's the whole dying thing.
So while it is a training regimen, it's also kind of a test to see if you can actually endure it.
Oh yeah, no, if you become a Astartes, you're basically in. The training is like, I would have to get because there's definitely books on it. There's no way there's not books about like Space Marines coming up or whatever.
Yeah.
But also, right as of now, they can't make any more Space Marines. Like the what's their names? The Adeptus Mechanicus technically still have the gene seed, but since the Emperor is not of use anymore, it's kind of hard to replicate it. So like the dying is a higher chance. But when the God Emperor was around, being able to turn into a Space Marine was it was easier.
So okay, wait. So you saying that it's harder now because of the current state of the God?
Yes, because the God Emperor, I think himself would do it. The surgeries or be there with them. It's because there's not in lore. Technically, there's not really that many of that Space Marines. Technically, now when you look at the tabletop and all the other stuff in the games,
Yeah.
Obviously there's a shit ton of Space Marines everywhere. They're shooting shit and they're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, there's only really not that many Space Marines, and that's because one Space Marine can probably. There's a game. One Space Marine took out a whole orc invasion.
Okay, that happens.
So like, you don't really need a whole lot of Space Marines to deal with a Xenos threat. You really could only need one, and then you'd be fine.
Yeah.
There'd still be a lot of casualties. Don't get me wrong, but shit, he could do the whole thing himself.
I feel like how you saying like the guy that himself like made his own like bodyguards and stuff like that.
But no, he didn't make his bodyguards. They took the gene seeds and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they made the guys to be able to help to guard him more efficiently. That's why they're not Space Marines. They're trained in the way of that, but they're not Space Marines.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, he does have Space Marines with him too. Those are like the Black Templar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They specifically stay with them. The Sisters of Battle are with him too. I think in that area. They even have specific guards. I think they're females or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but they it's a specific thing. Like they have a specific like DNA thing with them. So like they're like natural born killers or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they take advantage of that and they exploit that thing of them, and they turn them into like personal guards for the God Emperor or some shit like that. I'd have to look them up, but they're like there's dudes too, obviously, but I think there's more female versions of those guards.
Hmm. Let's see.
But obviously, they're not as popular because they're guarding the God Emperor. They're not in stories.
So, technically speaking, everybody who ain't Space Marine, Imperium, and all that is technically committing heresy against the God Emperor.
Technically, yes, but we don't tell the commanding officer that.
Okay.
Because heresy is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
heresy is.
yeah, but see here, then that's why I'm tripped out because it's like everybody's worshiping. Well, I won't. Well, yeah, they are worshiping it, but let's call it for what it is. This one dude.
Are you telling me you're a Codex follower?
that- Um, listen, I like the Sisters of Battle and all that, but
Oh no, they're dope. I think they're one of the coolest factions in the game, Sisters of Battle.
yeah, like,
They have this like big war machine called like an orchestra thing,
mm-hmm,
and it's literally like a big like musical like instrument of war.
really,
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
like,
Have you never played a Dawn of War game before?
no,
Dawn of War, the first one has all the. If you ever see all the DLCs, you can look them up or whatever. You can see all their animations and shit like that.
yeah,
But the Sisters of Battle are in it. The Necrons are in it. The Space Marines are in it. Chaos Marines. Everyone except I think the Tyranids were in it.
hmm,
And they show off their vehicles. Like they have huge vehicles.
yeah,
They have huge ships. They have big like squads you can make and a shit like that. Like Dawn of War, the first Dawn of War, if you ever want an actual like war simulator later of like 40K, is Dawn of War. Is that Sean?
yeah. He
Sean,
said
you're a bitch.
he said you're a bitch too, despair. Here,
He is a bitch.
okay, wait. So here's the question, like, because even and I feel like because I was playing, I played Argenta when I was playing Rogue Trader. Like, she seems like really fucking crazy though. Like, it seems like they
Is
just,
she's the sister, right?
yeah, she's the sister of battle, yeah,
That's the most accurate a sister of battle would be, technically.
really.
Yes, because they are meant to be very zealous.
Wow. I had to, not because I mean I like her, but I didn't think that they was like that way when it
Oh
came.
yeah, no, they're it's like modern day Christianity. That's what they are basically. Like very zealous. Like not modern day
I'm about to
Christianity.
say
I'm
modern
sorry.
day Christianity.
Old Christianity. Old Christianity, like with the Crusades and all that shit. They're like that.
Yeah. Okay, so they are really like okay. So they did portray that pretty well. Okay. Because I have Space Marine 1. I wanna,
I recommend.
I wanna play it. I just have, honestly, I have Space
It's
Marine.
if you want a game that makes you feel like a badass, you play Space Marine 1. Space Marine 1 makes you feel like a badass, no cap.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're like this god killing machine basically. That's why Space Marines are so popular. You're a machine of war.
Okay.
That's why everyone wants to play it.
Okay. So you saying Space Marine and what's the other one? Dawn of Sun or some shit?
Oh, Dawn of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn of War. Dawn of War 1. We can get you if you ever buy it. We can get you. Well, you can play it on our family share.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Uh, but we can give you the downloader for unlocking the races. Fairly and good. Totally not illegally. Uh, the other races because they're DLCs. It's an old game, so like it's like Warcraft with
Yeah.
the DLCs.
Oh, so it's got like about 80 different fucking DLCs to it.
Yeah. So you'd want to buy. I don't know which one you'd buy first,
What's
but you could just buy any one, and then we can just give you a download link probably, and then you'll unlock all the races.
okay. Because like here's the thing. Hold up.
Bolt Gun's good too because that's another Space Marine game.
But
I think any game that portrays you playing as a Space Marine is just good in my opinion.
okay, so one step at a time, Bossman. One step at a time. Hold up. Space Marine 1, Bolt Gun, Space Marine 2. I feel like I won't like Bolt Gun. I'm
Do
gonna
you
be
not like
real.
Doomer shooters?
Not really, no.
I don't like them either, but it also portrays. It's a pretty good portrayal of more of like what's it called, the demons and stuff like that, and other like creepy looking chaos characters.
Hmm. Okay. And Donna War is just what? Um
Dawn of War is a if have you seen Warcraft?
the movie?
It's like an RTS. Dawn of War is an RTS. It's real time strategy.
Okay. So it's pretty much like
So
Total
it's
War.
yes, but a little different. A lot different actually.
But it's a lot different. Okay. Got
You've seen StarCraft. StarCraft's a better example.
yeah,
StarCraft
yeah.
2.
Okay, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you said StarCraft. I know what
StarCraft 2.
StarCraft is.
It's more like StarCraft 2.
Okay, you building your own shit up and over
And you're
there.
making your own army and shit like that.
Yeah. That okay. You- that- Bro, that's actually no. That's real talk. That's actually
Oh,
interesting. I know it's
I think
probably
Dawn of War
dated.
is. Oh, it's really dated. Its graphics are horrible, but it's still like. I think it's still a modern. It's a marvel to modern games.
Okay. You, you saying say three, Boca too. Cause see,
Yeah,
I wanted to.
Balkan's a sequel to Space Marine.
Okay, that makes sense.
I
But
don't
I
know. I didn't
can.
really. I've seen gameplay of it. I've never really played it myself because I'm not into them like that.
Yeah, and see that's my thing
The
with
Doomer
both guns.
shooters.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Doom type shooters. I don't get me wrong, Doom is the shit. Don't get it twisted, but it's just not my thing. I've seen
Yeah, no, I under.
I've seen
I think I have the same feeling probably that you have towards them, where it's just kind of boring.
yeah, it's like I know it's a cat now on Cinder Thief. He plays Doom to the double max level insane times 10,000 and he
Yeah, I
just
couldn't do that.
he fucking destroys that shit. He been doing that shit for years.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Like, cause I could sit here and play Yu-Gi-Oh all day, like, and get my ass kicked. But like, when it comes to like Doom
Yeah.
games or like other games like that, I just can't get to it.
I think also what it is,
All right, Sean, I
I'm
give you that
kind
same
of
energy. Get on Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, Sean. Get on Yu-Gi-Oh Master
that
Duel.
is true. I think I'm kind of low key getting over the whole first person shooter shit. I think that's
Yeah,
what
I
it
don't like
is too.
shooters
To
that
be
much
honest,
anymore.
like
But like, and it's weird because what's it called? They're coming back, hero shooters.
mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not playing Concord. But Marvel's Rivals looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're making a Star Wars one. I heard that they were making one. So if it's free, I'll try it. But hero shooters are another one that I don't like either, but they're fun with friends. If that makes more sense.
That's about it. No, I got a lot of shit like that though, to be honest, where it's just like if I'm just sitting here, I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, let's play some fucking Overwatch.
Nah, if I'm sitting
Like,
here, I'm gonna
no.
be playing
It's
fucking
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, like it's
I'm
like,
gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm gonna be playing Dead by Daylight. That's just how it is.
yeah,
Those are just my games. That's my rotation.
yeah, no, that'd be my thing. But I like listen, how the hell y'all talk about Space Marine 1 and 2? Like I have one, cause
Oh yeah,
I can't think of who the fuck gifted that bitch to me. Somebody gifted this shit to me a
it's
while
probably
ago.
how.
Probably. The matter of fact, it was how. Now that I think about it. Yeah.
Because there's no game I recommend more than Space Marine. I think Space Marine is a very, very good game.
No, because that and that Dawn of War, that, like the way you said it, it's got all the factions
Oh,
on there
Dawn
except
of
for the
War is so much fun.
except for Xenorads. I think at the most I probably would say if I did play it, it's like as you said, it's just probably dated.
Oh, it's definitely dated, but like the shit shines. It shines.
Yeah.
Also, there's mods. There's mods. So the modding community of Dawn of War is still alive and well. So they've actually modded in Tyranids into the game. So we actually have Tyranids in that game, all
Mm-hmm.
their units. They have more extended rosters. They have more units for Chaos, for all of them. Because you know how 40K started, right? It's a tabletop game,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like in real life.
Yes.
So like there's more units in real life, technically. Like you can go look them up now on the Games Workshop website and just go look through the models. There's tons of shit that we're missing from in the original Dawn of War
Yeah.
that we're missing from the tabletop.
I've been this has been probably about I'd probably say about the past like year and a half. I've been more into like looking at different models. I don't know shit about Warhammer or none of the shit other models they be making and shit, but I've been watching some of like looking at some of the models they put up. I'm actually pretty impressed with some of the shit
It's
they do.
so fun putting a model together. No lie. I have a few orcs upstairs in Squigos and Gretchens,
Yeah.
and putting them together is probably the funnest I've ever had, like in real life with myself, like and with my personal time.
I'm gonna be real.
It's because you just get to sit there and do whatever you want.
Like I wanna eventually I wanna get the Transformers ones. They got them now.
Yeah,
The
I like
motherfuckers actually transform and everything. I would like to have that shit just to have
I
it.
like I like shit like that, like where you make it and then you can do whatever you want with it. Like the draft scene, I know the Transformer ones you're talking about because I don't. Do you put them together or some shit like that? I think I've seen some before, but I don't know if you put them together.
I think you do put them together. I think you do got to put it together
Yeah,
first.
doing shit like that, like putting shit together, like in real life, like based off a different series,
Yeah.
that shit's fun as fuck.
Mm-hmm. But that'd be my thing. Like, and I like that because yeah, I know it's gonna be kind of pricey, but I mean the motherfucker literally transforms, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
of course it's gonna
but
be pricey.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. 40K, the models. That
Yeah.
is the most overpriced market I've ever seen in my life. Would I still put money into it? Oh hell yeah, I would. I love 40K.
Yeah.
Like for one model, like for a group of 3 models, is like $50.
But ain't they big
It's crazy.
models?
Say again.
Ain't the models pretty big though?
Some are small, and they're still $50.
Huh. That's interesting. Very interesting, man. Very, very
But
interesting.
like I said, I'd still shell out. That's just because I like the universe. I like their models. I like the units. I love everything about them.
Yeah. No, that's definitely 100% fair. Like no joke. But okay, if that's the case, then why don't you start collecting the books? Don't they got like 300 fucking books in
I mean,
Warhammer?
I actually could start buying them in real life,
Like,
but I think
I'm
they're
not even being
digital.
funny. I'm being like that serious.
No, I gave you an answer. I said I probably could if I wanted to. I would have to I don't know if they're digital or if they're real life. If you could buy them, you could probably buy them in real life. I only see them on Audible. I own a few on Audible. The Night Lords.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite chaos factions of Space Marines.
Hmm. That's actually cool. Like, if I could, you know what? I'm gonna do that one of these days. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
there's
into
this
it.
thing about Audible or whatever, the Amazon thing,
Yeah.
the ebooks.
Yeah.
If you make an account, you can get a book for free.
Yeah.
Uh, Dre showed me that, or someone showed me that. So you could technically do that and get one of the Space Marine books and read them for free if you wanted to.
I'm gonna have to look into that. No, I like shit like that because for me personally, it's like I might not watch, but I'll sit there and listen while I'm doing other shit, and just because I move around a lot and stuff like that, and work on other stuff. So if I can sit there and just be able to listen to your thing without having to really look at it, I'm good. I, that's right up my fucking alley. That's why I know more shit
Yeah.
on comics than most people would think because I've sat there and I've listened to a lot of well
Now,
certain comic people because they actually sit there and they explain what's going on or why this is
yeah.
happening and all that.
Now comics are a different thing with me. My brother, when growing up, he was a comic freak. So
Yeah.
we have a shit ton of Marvel comics here. Like when I say a shit ton, I mean like there's like 2 boxes right over there filled with Marvel comic books, like to the brim.
Damn. Okay.
And I was recently reading the Punisher one or whatever, the newest one they made. The the shit was it called? The King of Killers.
I heard about that.
I highly recommend it. It's really good.
Is he still running around like he mad at the fucking world?
Oh yeah, but this time he's leading a band of ninjas.
Okay. All right. That is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this too. What's your current
Oh
what's your opinion on the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh?
shit,
So you agree with
shit.
so you agree with everyone possibly quitting the game and everything else?
Oh, 100%. I'm thinking there's been times where I've been sitting here just getting my back utterly blown out, and I'm like sitting here thinking like maybe it's time to like give it up. Maybe it's time to hang it up, bro. Maybe it's time to give up on Yu-Gi-Oh because U-Bell and Snake Eyes
Mm-hmm.
is literally not fun to play against. I literally sit here depressed when I'm like going against them because I'm like, dude, I have to sit here, negate, like even having hand traps. I have to sit here, I negate their shit, and they still do a full combo. Like, what the fuck is that?
Here,
Like, there's no fun anymore.
okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because you said it's like no fun anymore. In your opinion, what do you think needs to be changed in order to
They need to
possibly
ban Snake Eyes and U-Bell. That's their only problem. They need to get rid of those decks. Because right now, if they're not limited, because right now U-Bell is not limited, Snake Eyes is not limited. So like, it, they are allowed to do so much bullshit because the game is letting them. The creators, they're letting them. And everyone is agreeing. You could probably go on, I go on Steam charts right now, and have like 5 billion different people saying, oh my god, Snake Eyes is bullshit. Oh my god, Snake Eyes needs to be nerfed. Oh my god, this. Oh my god, that. Because like, they're just so, it's not fun anymore to fight them. Because it's just the same shit. And it's the only reason is because they keep adding more support to them, so Master Duel and everyone else can't ban the set. So it's like they're shelling out if you think about it like that.
Yeah.
Like they'd rather get money than worry about balance of the game.
So even I mean, I feel like the issue would still be there, even if they got rid of Snake Eyes and UL. Like it's pretty clear. Let's be honest. It's pretty clear. It started way back. I want to say it started with tier limits. I believe it started with tier limits.
I would rather go back to the tier limit meta. You want me to be honest with you? Like, because at least now we have cash. So like a lot of people that are playing tier elements won't even play tier elements now because cash is a thing. And cash indirectly is a counter to tier limit. So there wasn't that much point in playing tier limit anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I'm fine with tier limit. That's fine. Like shit, even unban the cards if you want to. Fuck it. Let's bring it back in. I'd rather fight tier limit than this fucking stupid fucking UBell shit. Like the UBell literally is just like, all right, you played your biggest monster. He's a 3K beater. I'm gonna show you this card in my hand. I set it sideways. I summon UBell. All right, now I'm gonna summon. You know that card I put sideways. I'm gonna throw it away now. And with this other card in my hand, I'm gonna get another UBell in my graveyard. And with that UBell, I'm gonna make another UBell and another UBell, and then I'm gonna crash into your 3K beater, and you're dead. And it's like, whoa. It's like you didn't even do anything. You just made 3-0 attack sticks, and then you just killed me. Like I can't.
Yeah. No.
But to be fair, you can negate UBell. I'll give it that. You can negate it. It's more negatable than Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is not negatable. That deck is bullshit. That deck is bullshit, and I will die in my grave before I say otherwise.
Let me ask you this then. Do you feel like the devs themselves put themselves in this position?
Yeah, because they want money.
With the current state of the game.
Yeah, because they want money.
You see, the thing is like, okay.
Which is understandable. I want money too. But like...
Here's the thing though. I feel like, okay. At this point, it's become, decks are being made just to counter one deck. But in the process, now we have way too many cards that need to be banned. And it's becoming, well, if you don't buy this new deck that's coming out, you're not going to be able to. Then
you're up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
That's literally what they say. I know exactly what you're saying because I literally had just made a cash deck, and then they released this fucking UBell, and then they released this fucking stupid Snake Eyes. Yeah, cash was tier 1 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cash is not even tier 3 anymore. Cash is considered a rogue now in Master Duel meta in like standards.
Wow.
And that's because Snake and they added new Fire King support. I don't know if you saw the Fire King support.
Yeah, I think.
But Fire King is, oh my god! I think I'd rather get hit by a bus than fight Snake Eyes Fire King, bro. That shit, the combos are so long. You negate one card, and then he pulls another card out of his ass. You negate that card, he pulls another card out of his ass, and then it's just going on and on and on. Like they just don't stop.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I'd say, and like there's a reason why they're both tier 1, like the top deck right now. Like even if you go on Master Duel meta, most of the tier 1s that we've seen before, they have this like little like power meter thing or whatever. They're both 21. I think that's the highest that they can go on the power scaling on their tier. They are both considered the best 2 decks in the game.
That's wild.
And like, because if you go down to tier 2, it goes with levels between like 7 and 12. So like tier 2 is Tier Limit and Rescue Ace as of right now. Their power level is just 7 and 8. That's it. Like that's not even like, because tier 1 is 12 to 21.
Okay.
And Yubel and Snake Eyes Fire King is 21. That's the top. Like there's nothing better than them. And then Tier Limit and Rescue Ace is 7 and 8. So like there's this huge fucking canyon between like the 3rd and 4th best deck between the 1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. Like they need to be nerfed. It's just something that needs to happen.
They're gonna end up having to like outright just change the format. Like I said, that's what I feel like. I feel like it's just now they're just pulling out new decks just to counter the last deck that came out. That's it.
That is what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
So this is it. Oh boy. Like I'll be honest. If they, and I'll say this on blue in the face, I wish they would just add tag team dueling, legit tag dueling, because if they did that, it might bring life back into the game.
Yeah, I mean some sort of like fun mechanic or some shit like that. But like as of now, it's like, yeah, I love getting my ass kicked by the same deck 40 times in a row. Like it's just there's a point when things just become stupid. And Master Duel is getting to that point now for me personally. It's getting stupid.
Yeah, because you like who wants to sit the that's why I rarely played, because it was like I got tired
And
of
then
seeing the same
because
2 to 3
they
decks.
released they released this new card too. The new like cool boss monster too. And it's not for any of the top tier decks. It's the new Dark Magician boss monster, Blue Eyes Dark Magician boss monster. Dark Dragon, I mean, what is it called? Dragon Magia? Dragon Master Magia. And that is one of the coolest boss monsters I've ever seen. But like, there's no point in playing it because
Why?
because there's just no point. Like, you just get put against these players that like tell you to basically go fuck yourself. And like, I love Blue Eyes in Dark Magician. Don't get me wrong, but like, I barely even touched that new selection pack for Dragon Master Magia because I didn't even want to bother building another deck.
Yeah.
Because like, what's the point if like I'm not even gonna play it anyway? I'm just gonna go back to playing Branded in the end.
Yeah,
Because Branded is like the only meta breaking deck that's the only meta deck that breaks meta decks right now. Like successfully, unless you're playing Stun, obviously, but Stun's not top tiered. Stun is just good if you go first. And then you get like the dinosaur first.
yeah. Yeah, because I know at one point, um, I wonder how Labyrinth will handle right now.
Labyrinth is still top tier, because it's considered a rogue now, I would assume, because obviously Snake Eyes blows Labyrinth back out 100% of the time. So does Lee Bell, but they also added Fiend support,
Mm-hmm.
so you could run Yubel with Labyrinth. So you could run Yubel with the new Unchained Severine card or whatever the fuck. So you can run Unchained with Labyrinth.
Hmm.
And then that makes the deck even better, basically. Because they added this new link card called Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama. And that card, basically, when you link into it, you can bring back the blue Unchained dog that on your opponent's turn, you can link summon with their monster on their turn. So
Wow.
you can go into that dog. like on command.
That's wild.
And then of course, destructive Dharma Cannon's still a card, so that's a good meta breaking card. Yeah, no, that's really it. Because besides that, honestly, I think Destruction Dharma Cannon's better in my opinion.
Didn't that?
Because Destruction Dharma Cannon, it flips all the cards sideways, and I don't think they can react to it. And I think they're forced to stay sideways, so if it goes to your opponent's turn, they're still negated technically.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look. I need to actually log in these days again. I just haven't.
Oh yeah, no. If you have a Labyrinth deck, highly recommend Destructive Dharma Cannon, Karma Cannon, Destructive Dharma Karma Cannon.
Destructive Dharma Cannon.
Yeah, it is one of the best trap cards in the game right now.
You're gonna have to show me that card. Dead serious. I'm gonna have to get it added to my list of Labyrinth cards. But for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I really only play like female archetypes. So there's that. And don't hate, I love Rika, the teardrop. Rika's the shit.
I mean, Rika's pretty good, but like, it's just it can't compare to these decks. See, I'm gonna be saying that a lot when I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because like these decks, it's just you can't play rogues anymore unless you just want to get your ball stomped on.
Yeah. No, you're right. Because hell, they even added cards for Just the Court. I mean, oh, God, I can't say that fucking name right. Full Court, or whatever it's called. I like that deck. That Pendulum deck.
That deck's good if you go first and you have your burn set up perfectly.
Yeah.
And then if you can go into like the opponent's turn, and then you're able to burn them before they're able to do anything fucking stupid.
Yeah, because you can. It's really a negate. I feel like it's a negate deck for the most part.
Oh yeah, it's negate with burn.
Yeah. Like I remember that. At one point, believe it or not, I wanted to have a little Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I wanted to have one. It's just not enough of us playing
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament?
Yeah. A Master Duel tournament. Why not? Fuck it. We don't.
Do you even? I was about to say, do we even know enough people to do that?
No, we don't.
I was about to say.
Me, you, Hal, Vanta play. It's one other person who played the Disparity Serve. I can't think of him right now. The DJ X-Man in my server, he played. I don't know the last time he played though.
I don't know. If you get the word out, I mean, I'm pretty sure people would talk about it. You just got to get a time and everything else set up.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do it professionally, you can even have people like if you wanted to, you could have fucking Tips or someone. Tips could join too, technically, if you wanted to, the tournament.
Oh yeah, Tips do play.
If he wanted to, I don't know. I don't know if he would or not, but I built him a deck, so he better fucking use it. Look.
Yeah. Oh, I said shit.
I could even get Dark to play too, if you remember the Nox guy.
Yeah. Hell,
he has Cyber Dragon.
I'm thinking. Cause hell, I'm like you. I made the Mother of My Child fucking deck. So to just use that deck, you'll win every single damn time. I made her.
I would love to do a tournament.
I fucking made her a fucking goddamn branded deck. She's like, I need a deck that wins. I'm like, go branded. You're done.
Go branded.
You're done.
You don't win. It don't win all the time though.
It
don't win all the time.
I'm like, I'll talk to you in 3 months.
If you wanted to get her a really good deck now, you got to get her fucking Snake Eyes. That's it. That's all you need. Every single card's a 1-card combo. That's all you need.
Yep.
That's all you need.
They really need to cut that out.
Especially when the whole deck is a 1-card combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every single card in Snake Eyes is a 1-card combo. Like, I can't be the only one like mentally deranged here. But I don't think a deck should have every single card be a 1-card combo. And I even played Branded. Branded doesn't even really have that many 1-card combos except for like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was broken.
I think Rika got 2.
Oh
Yeah,
no, Rika has 2.
Rika has 2. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I, like I'm good with 2. I'm just like, damn, anything past 2, like, come on, y'all. Mm-mm.
Just like we're delving into bullshit here. And then I don't know. The only thing that like pisses me off the most about it is
Mm-hmm.
like, cause I spent all my like URs to get these like hand traps or whatever. So like Ash Blossom, Maxi, Infinite Impermanence, Effect Veiler, all these URs I've spent to get these hand traps,
Yeah.
and they don't even feel like they matter anymore. Like I negate like maybe 3 cards of Snake Eyes, they're still going. I guarantee you, they're still going. I get on a game of Master Duel right now. I swear to God, I will. And then they will fucking. I will negate 3 of their cards and they'll still go.
And see, that's when
It's
honestly
bullshit.
that what you talking about is why I started having a problem with the game. It's like, bro, what's the point of having these hand traps and all that? I negate like 2 or 3 of them, but you're still able to do a full fucking combo. Like, come on,
Oh
game.
yeah, that's Snake Eyes right now. Snake Eyes is bullshit.
Like,
Same with their new fire. It's the fire support they put in the game. The fire support is what's killing the game right now. They added Bonfire, which Bonfire, to be fair, itself is a pretty balanced card.
yeah,
The only reason why it's not balanced is because there's Snake Eyes with Fire King with the Diabell Star card that all search out 1-card combos, gets a full starter, end board with Appaloosa, end board with fucking Snake Eyes Flamebird Dragon that is basically uh, stop playing the game. Your card's going back in the spell card area.
yeah.
And it's like, dude, I don't know what to do versus the deck. Because I think I just need to start running Raigeki. They unlimited Raigeki and you can bring it to 2 now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
did see
I
that.
think making a second Raigeki and just rocking 2 Raigekis is just the play. Because it's hard to beat Raigeki. Just simple destroy all the monsters. It's hard to beat that.
Oh, you want to be a real asshole? Just black hole.
Black Hole's kind of yeah. Black Hole's good. Black Hole's good. Evenly matched is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark Ruler No More is good. Super Poly's good if you have what's Mud Dragon and Garura in your extra deck for a clear.
Limit summon. I mean, no, summon limit. I think it's called.
Summon Limit's fucking cancer, but yeah, that works. I hate Summon Limit so much. That's just me. That's just the branded in me talking though.
Mm-hmm.
I
No.
wish because okay, honestly, if Eldritch wasn't so fucking terrible as it is right now, I would be playing Eldritch right now. But Eldritch is horrible. So yeah, I'm gonna be on my villain shit, and I'm gonna be playing Brandon. Because if I gotta sit here and watch you do a combo for 10 years,
Yeah.
I want to break it with 1 card named Fallen of Albaz.
Yeah, and see that's my thing. That's why I found like some unlimited shit because it's just like, bro, come on with this guy. Like, I get it. It hurts me too, but shit, dude, this whole 10, 20 minutes of sitting there watching you, even after I negate 2 or 3 of your cards, and you still able to
It,
fucking go. It's just like, bro,
and I know we all were saying that joke back when Master first came out, and it wasn't really much of a joke about long turns.
yeah,
There really was some long turns back in the beginning,
yeah,
but they are legitimately. I'm pretty sure if I were to go up against a Snake Eyes player right now, it'd take me at least 5 to 10 minutes for their turn to be done. I guarantee it. Because it's just the combos are so fucking long.
mm-mm. And don't get me
And then it's just
wrong.
the worst part about it is like that combo is so long and it's so rewarding. Even if you get negated, it's so rewarding. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I like creative long terms. Like, if you gonna long combo some shit, pull out do like a 3 god, summon or some shit.
I love watching videos like that where it's like
Or or
the
ha-
guy pulls out all three different god cards and then he pulls out
mhm.
Exodia.
Yeah,
Obliterate.
like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like do something creative like that. Like I'll lose to that. Cause that actually took some goddamn fucking skill for you to figure out how the hell you was able to pull that off in one
And I
turn.
was watching that shit. I was watching a video like that earlier where it was like this guy just pulled out Ross, Slifer, and Obelisk, but instead of like doing Exodia, he had a card that buffed all of them up to like have a million attack,
Yeah,
and then he just fucking killed him with Slifer with a million attack. I was like, holy shit.
that's wild.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
say the coolest thing I've ever seen anyone do was he summoned Obelisk, Slifer, Bra. Then he got like the card where it's like the other god card or whatever, where if you like summon Obelisk, Slifer, and all of them, it's that weird card. I don't know what it's called, but he summoned that card too that has a ridiculous summon requirement. And then he also got Exodia too. So it was like 5 win conditions that he just got randomly.
Wow. No, there's actually there's a card where if you summon all 3 gods, you can play that card and the game automatically over. I can't think of the
Yeah,
name of
it's
it.
in Mastered, but they eroded it. It don't win anymore.
It don't?
And I think they eroded it, or it's like a different card.
Why
It
the
might just be eroded though.
why the hell they do that?
Because Yu-Gi-Oh devs would rather punish old cards than punish new cards.
That's insane.
And then also there's a lot of decks that, because like I just said, there's a lot of decks out there that are really good at summoning all 3 different god cards on turn 1.
That is true. That is very, very true. Like,
Because they have so many resetting cards for draw. So like you can go reload, reset your hand, see
yeah,
if you have your requirement to win. Fucking what's it called? The grass is greener to search, and then they have those god card supports where if it's in the graveyard, Obelisk has one, Energy Soul Max, and Slifer has one, the Revive Sky God, where it special summons them from the graveyard, but they're special summoned obviously, so they're a god card. They'll die at the end of the turn,
yeah.
but they have it. Ra has Spear Mode plus Ancient Chant plus God Slime. So he has a bunch of different ways of getting out. There's way too many ways. I think that's why they might have not kept it that way.
Yeah, that should have been kept that way. Because I mean, they kept the ghost trick one that way. I think as if you
Yeah,
could have
but
picked the
Ghost Trick is
card.
shit. Yeah, but Ghost Trick
Now,
is shit.
yeah, definitely. Now, oh yeah, definitely. Uh,
His win con is a bit fucked.
Hell, does Galaxy still even have a fucking case anymore?
Galaxy Eyes?
Yeah, the Galaxy Eyes archetype.
You can play them. I don't think they have a win con, do they?
No, no, I mean like the can it actually hold its own still?
Oh no. Well, yeah. I mean, if you get a good hand,
Okay.
because Galaxy has that effect where you banish your opponent's card if they're attacking or some shit. I think.
Yeah, but they got
So
there's
that's
a lot of Galaxy
decent.
stuff.
Yeah, it's because that's when XYZ was out. So they were doing what's it called? Experimenting with XYZs and stuff like that. That's why there's so many of the number 100s and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Because wait. For the record, Galaxy Proton is the same thing, right?
Yeah.
That's what. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, I figured that. Yeah, because I was crazy enough, I be watching this one cat, TSG or TSM, something like that.
Team
Um,
Samurai.
no. Well, him too actually, but no, this another dude I'm thinking of. But I like Samurai too. He cool. He a good cat. Um,
Yeah, he copies a lot of decks. That son of a bitch. No, I was joking. Keep going.
but what the dude do is he played the game, yeah, but what what he I would say probably known for he takes a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh duels from the anime and he reenacts them out to see like if anybody's actually cheating and shit like that. It's actually pretty cool.
No, I haven't seen that. But
Yeah,
that sounds interesting.
I'm gonna show you one because he does like he did one on like Yu-Gi-Oh Pegasus, Yugi versus Kaiba and all that. Like he calls out like could they have went earlier and shit like that if they misplayed and stuff like that. It's
I
actually
mean, yeah,
cool.
I've seen videos where like was Pegasus playing with his food or like something like that. Videos called like that,
Yeah.
or like could Yugi have win there or some shit like that.
Yeah, he does that kind of shit. Like there's
Yeah,
serious
I've
shit.
seen those thumbnails. I've never watched a video.
Yeah, they no, they're serious. They actually worth looking at. Like he really like breaks that shit down. And he breaks down like how certain cards in the anime don't apply to actual TCG and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because most anime like cards are. That was when Yu-Gi-Oh was like back in the day was like still blooming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So like a lot of them just didn't make sense because it was just like fuck it, who cares?
I mean, but when you sit there, you got a card that literally the reason why you won is because it dropped on the dude. Like, come on,
What, bro? Fucking,
man.
I'm going to attack the moon.
Yeah, like a
He didn't even play a card. He just attacked the moon, bro. And
exactly.
then that just became a card.
Yeah, yeah. That's the wild part. But I still will say this on Blue in the
That's
face.
an archetype. That's an archetype I want to play. Uh, the uh, the the chimeras.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they got Gazelle and all the other shit support. It's one of my favorite cards from the anime. Actually, it was Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts.
I want to play the one where you put on the suit, but that's not an actual card. They need to bring out that archetype. When the old boy put on that whole suit of armor and shit and just started fucking punching everything and shit. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty funny.
No, dead serious. That was alright. Like whoever thought of that. But see, what I'm mad about is though, and now I'll admit this, the fact that they don't have the different levels of the Silori Calcos. I,
Yeah,
I would have liked them to pull out the rest of them as actual cards.
I mean they could always do it eventually. It's because Master Duel is technically still we're kind of catching up to the TCG, but we're not all the way there yet.
No. I would like what I would like Master Duel to do is actually have a ban list on par with actual the TCG. But I
Oh
get
yeah,
why they can't do that either because they would have to have every card in
aren't
the
you a
game.
fucking aren't you a fucking what's that card called? The mime card. What's it called?
Oh,
Mystic
Mystic
Mime
Mind, Mystic Mind.
Enjoyer.
No,
Yeah, dude, that card's bullshit.
it's not even a
It's
Master
bullshit.
Duel.
Yeah, because it's bullshit.
Card ain't
You
bullshit.
know it. You know it. Search your feelings, Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's bullshit.
It's bullshit for the current meta players. Yeah, it's bullshit for them. Yeah,
Hell yeah, it is. And
definitely.
also for all the rogue decks too, you son of a bitch. It's
It
basically
it
started, you know it.
it shuts down niggas like how. That's who it stops. It stops niggas.
Exactly that bitch. That son of a bitch. I hope he rewatches this stream. Sean, send the stream to Hal. Let him know he's a bitch.
Hey, shut up. Why you gotta call this man a bitch?
Because he deserves it. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
fucking
comes
hell.
up with the most broken ass goddamn decks on this planet. I'm good
I
though.
mean, honestly, I'm proud. Hal did make a Flew Under Reese deck, and like honestly, he can go like kick rocks for that. But like, most of his decks ain't that bad. But like that Flew Under Reese deck, honestly, bro, kick rocks. That's just Nito. Dude, I hate Flew Under Reese. That shit's bullshit. I don't care what anyone says. It is bullshit.
Ain't Fluidity the one where they can special summon his normal summons?
Yeah, and it's fucking
Yeah,
horseshit.
yeah, that's bullshit. That's just breaking. They just made that deck to break the fucking rules. I never agree with that deck. That deck is asinine.
It's a glorified stun deck, and everyone knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on your turn, I'm gonna tribute your card for my little penguin card, and now you have an Omni to get on board. Oh, fuck you. I hate Flu players.
It's just Dragon Maid 2.0. Really?
Nah, it's not Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid's different. Dragon Maid's it changes their battle stances or whatever during
Well,
the attack
yeah,
phase.
but I mean the whole concept of just being able to flip in and out cards whenever you want.
Yeah, but I think Dragon, because I don't think Dragon Maid's that valuable anymore because there's too many negates now for the idea of Dragon Maid to be good.
I can
That's
believe
just
that.
my reasoning.
I can believe that.
And there's and also Kashtira is a card set, so it's impossible to play them if you're ever fighting against Kashtira. Kashtira, if they get out, what's his name, a Rise Heart,
Yeah,
they just lose.
really. Hmm.
It's just loss. And then they added the archetype Memento. That's an archetype I want to play.
Oh yeah, I haven't really looked at the deck, but I did like glance at it, and I was like, yeah, that sounds
That's
like
the Edgelord's deck.
yeah, mm-hmm, yeah. Like I glanced at it. I didn't fully like really look at like every single card, but I glanced at some of them cards though, and I was like, yeah, there's some shit here. Between that and Punk and the Live Twins, I was like, y'all motherfuckers really trying to focus on the K-pop, huh? Y'all really
I Punk is cool and all, but like I hate how it sets up synchro so easily for a lot of decks.
that's true.
Because you could just play the original like just three cards, just three of the cards or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can basically. That's why they had to ban Chaos Ruler, the dragon, because it was so easy to summon out with Punk. You can go into an extender, you can go into Zombie Vampire, mill out a deck, pick a card. You have more materials, Link Summon, Bone Appaloosa, Bing Bang Shaboom. That's why they had to get rid of that card. I remember that. But Punk is still good because it's able to truly like get out a lot of these link cards. Like the fucking that one I know what card I'm talking about. It's the Star Excel card or whatever, where when you summon it, you can pick a level 2 or lower tuner and put it back on the field, and then you can
Oh
link summon with it.
yeah. I know what
I
you're
mean,
talking
not
about.
link summon, synchro summon with it.
Synchro, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that card is pretty good right now. I think that card should be limited. It basically already is limited to one. No one's playing more than one of those cards. It's the
I
same thing with Baron de Flor. Like only play one with it.
no, well, I thought you only needed one any damn way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just feel like if we went back to all archetypes, it would totally change the game.
Oh yeah, no. A lot of the decks, Snake Eyes would still be good. Don't get me wrong,
I mean, to be
because
honest,
Snake Eyes archetype itself is really good.
yeah, like I just feel like if we did that, it would make it. It would. We still would like. We got so many decks out there now. It would make it worth playing. Like I don't get why they just need to throw the whole cross archetypes out the door, and just like if they stop allowing that, it would change the game
I
100%.
don't think that'll ever happen because they like having like fluent combos, and there's a lot of players that like doing fluent combos, and what we call those players are grassless bitches. But you know, we gotta love our combo players.
I mean, but if everybody doing the same fucking damn combo, is it really fun?
Apparently, some people get kinks out of that, bro. They get their rocks
Oh
off to that
no,
shit.
I believe it. Oh, I believe it. I
I
believe
remember
it.
watching. Have you ever watched Distant Coder or whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
Someone's
yeah,
calling me.
yeah,
Hold on, someone's calling me. I'll be right back.
yeah. Yeah, don't mind us, y'all. We just having a nice conversation while Zago is also calling Hal an absolute bitch player and everything else that is happening, like dead serious. We didn't we didn't talk about Warhammer. We talked about Yu-Gi-Oh. We talked about Dark Souls. Been a good night. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Probably about to probably about to call it one though here in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Once he get back, no joke. Like, cause we going. I just really let the time. Hell, we've been talking so damn much.
Sorry, my brother called me.
No, you good, you good. Nah.
Yeah, I better be good, you stupid. No, I'm just joking.
What were you gonna say? Come on, say it, Taco. It's okay.
Whoa! I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, yeah, you would. You already took the
No,
first step.
no, I
You bought
wouldn't.
my merch, so you took the first step. You took
I'll
the.
hold up the shirt and point to the word.
Hey, that's good enough for me. That would be more than good enough for me. You
I'll
would.
bring in Derper. He'll be my N-word pass. I'll just point to him whenever I want him to say it.
I'm trying to get how to say it. That would be funny.
I'll say it. How's a
How to say
bitch?
it? How to say it to disparity?
Yeah, but Hal says it to disparity with like malintent. Hal is a racist. Hal is racist. Like when Sean says it, it's like, oh, it's a joke. He said it. He's black. It's funny. Hal says it. Oh my god, you could hear a whip crack. It's crazy how hard he says it, bro. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. I don't even know why Sean keeps him around anymore, bro. Honestly, that racist.
It's dirty racist too.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like you get because when Sean says it, like it's like I just said. So when Sean says it, it's like, oh, he's black. It's funny, haha. And then when Hal says it, you hear that whip. It's like, oh my god, are you sure you're Asian? You sound white to me. No, I was joking.
Hell, man. I'll see this shit.
I hope he does too. That fucking racist. Sean, clip this and send it to Hal. That's racist.
I've been called a bitch and a racist in under 2 hours.
No? Am I lying? You
Bro.
10.
I'm crying. Oh shit. Why you
Yo, that's just funny. We all know we playing hell.
doing?
I'm not playing, but we playing hell.
Hey
Right.
y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we gonna call it down on that, y'all. Dead serious.
Oh boy.
This is fun. Zalgo life probably gonna be ended by how?
Good. That fucking racist.
This is Zalgo.
He gonna end me because I'm trans race and I'm black. That's crazy. He would. I'm sick of that. Oh my god, I'm gonna call him out honestly.
Why?
He's a
Y'all.
racist.
Oh shit. Y'all, this is Zalgo. Like we said, it's been fun, y'all. We had a good conversation on Yu-Gi-Oh! Souls and fucking Warhammer. Very unexpected. Totally, man. We had fun. This is fun. I can't. I'm not through with
Oh
you.
yeah. Remember everyone, Hal's a racist.
I thought you said he was a racist and a bitch.
He is a racist and a bitch.
Wait,
Shit, did I just close Discord?
keep in mind that this is all over one item he did not tell Zalgo about in a Souls game.
It's more than one item. It's more than that. Our entire friendship, he's treating me like shit. No, I'm joking. He's bought me shit. He's bought me shit. I'm just joking, Hal. I'm just joking, Hal. I'm just joking. I think I've treated him more like shit, actually. Am I a bad friend? Oh no. Guys, I think I'm the villain.
He gonna be on, am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole?
Oh no, well definitely to you, Disparity. What the fuck? Yeah, definitely to you. You deserve it. That's just common knowledge, bro. I'm sorry, Sean. You just gotta get that in your head. You know, Sean, honestly, bro, you a bitch too.
I'm through. I'm through. I can't, y'all. I'm tired. This is why Daddy don't get this shit.
What? What?
Remember that?
Remember that when he needs another DLC?
Bro,
Yo, you can still get the videos, remember? You can still get the videos, remember? You know ones I'm talking about.
Oh God.
Chill, Sean, chill.
I can't, bro. I'm through with y'all. I'm through with y'all, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm through with your ass too.
Y'all niggas wild. Mm-mm. Don't forget, my Call Him a Nigga merch is on sale. Check out the goddamn
You get a
merch.
free N-word card with it too.
Yeah. It actually gives you clear as day exclusive rights to getting the black card. Remember that too.
It says it on the shirt. It's so stupid.
You might not be able to wear it outside, but you definitely can get a black card with your purchase. Remember that. Zalgo was a perfect example. Derper's a perfect example. They both have earned their black cards by buying my call them a nigga merch.
It sounds like you're trying to make a cult of racists.
Mm-mm. I'm not doing anything. Nigga is not a racist
I'm
word.
not doing anything. They're doing it.
I'm not doing anything. Nigga is not a racist
You know who else
word.
said that?
Who?
You know who else said that, Riddler?
Who?
I didn't do anything. Charles Manson.
No. Hey, Charles Manson. Hey, that's a whole nother conversation. First of all,
Yeah, but that's what he said. He said he didn't do a thing.
hey, look, look here. I just show you the door, and I'm just.
Are you gonna try to get me to kill someone, Riddler?
No.
Is that your plan?
I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Hey, what you do on your spare time is on you, sir. I have no implications on that. I can promise you that.
He's a cult leader.
Dark Riddler is not a cult leader. You gonna have walk up here.
Can you say that with a straight face?
You gonna have.
Can you say that with a straight face? Look into your webcam and say it.
Dark Riddler does not have a coat. Hey, no, I cannot say that with a straight
Oh, hold
face.
on, I'm watching the stream.
Mm-mm. You gonna have Dylan coming up here and talking about this nigga Riddler got a goddamn fucking coat. What's the word?
Oh,
of the day?
that's the copy of conversations we got to do next.
Who?
We'll talk about
Dylan?
me and Dylan and you. We'll talk about how shit Dead by Daylight is.
Dylan actually talks about how shit Dead by Daylight is? When?
When I'll be in there. Shit, bro, we shut you down during that shit. We'd be like, you know, this is our podcast.
Fine, you be doing me a favor. I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm telling you that. Dylan is a motherfucker. I know he got a lot to say. I just had another one with him. I just realized that. I just had a second one with him.
Oh, we can't spoil Dylan then. We can't give him another one.
Yeah.
Stroke his ego.
He needed right now. I give him that.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, you do. Never mind.
He kind of needed right now. I might have to give it to him. I might have to give him a third one if he won't one. Dead serious. I thought about Hal won't do it. Why you think Hal won't do one, Zalgo?
Because I got work, Riddler. I can't talk because I gotta go to work, Riddler. Oh my god! But then he's in Discord with you all night. Like y'all think I'm lying when I say Hal's a bitch, bro. Hal is a bitch. I think I'm joking. I think I'm joking. Why are you laughing, Riddler? This is a real problem. Hal out here told you, no, I can't do it. I got work, Riddler. I got this, I got that. And then he's like, he's in Discord with you all night long, sleeping in the call. I fuck you. I shall whoop Hal's ass.
He gonna fuck your ass.
It probably might happen one day. It probably might happen.
He gonna have a lot of shit to say to you. He see this shit. He gonna
when I'm not expecting it.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, we gonna get up out of here.
All right,
like,
hurry up and end this.
Niggas is getting hungry and every damn thing else. Man. Zalgo, thank you. Cause you that motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. For
yeah, you said you wanted me in here. You get one. You ask again. Ooh, I'm gonna say the N-word, bro. Oh my god, am I getting a little racist up in here?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you dare ask me again. No, I'm just joking.
You said, shut up, you get one.
You get one. Yeah, that's funny.
No, I got.
All right, I'm gonna head out of this Discord call before I fucking take your time.
Yeah, no, you good, man. Go ahead. I appreciate it, boss, man. Y'all, we gonna get up out of here.
All right, goodbye.
As always, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. I'm through fucking with these damn people today. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to eat. Thank y'all for coming by. This has been the 33rd episode of Coffee and Conversation. My plan is to end up with 50. We get 50, I'll be satisfied. there's a goal. I rarely ever say goals, but that's a goal. I want to get up. I want to get 50. If we can get 50, that'd mean a lot. Dead serious. So let's keep this going. Like I said, as always, you can always join the Rubik's Cube family for only $2 a month, where you get members only content. You get the determination card sheet that disparity is actually displaying right now in chat. You get that, they see your game getting on like the members only stuff and the emotes and things of that nature. Y'all, we gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all again. Y'all have a good night. We done, y'all.